Hello, welcome to At Home with Toyshop on Tour, and here we are to show you more of our own toys.
Yes, it's going to be an exciting one today. I'm excited. You excited?
Always.
Yeah, there's going to be toys, it's going to be fun, there's coffee, we've got it all going on. Right, it's my go first, isn't it?
It is.
It's that time. Right, I brought some model kits in.
Model kits?
Model kits?
It's not toys.
It is.
It's not toys.
It is toys. It is toys. No, I bought some model kits. Fisher Price Adventure People kits. Now, why were these brilliant? Let me tell you why they're brilliant. Not only did you get an amazing toy, you got to build them as well.
Okay.
So, they come in parts and you get all the joy of building them. Imagine as a little kid, you get the toy home, you get to build it yourself, and then you get to play with it. And never put it back in the box because the time you built it, it's too big. So if you're going to buy these, you've got to buy them unused. And these used to be really cheap. You used to be able to buy Fisher Price Adventure People stuff really cheap. Not anymore. It's all gone up, especially in America. The Americans. I blame the Americans. You heard it here first. All the prices have gone up and now I can't afford to buy them. But they're beautiful. These are out of my own collection. I collect Adventure People, as you know. And these are all unbuilt.
Wow.
And I love them.
So they're like one-time build. You build it once, you got the toy, that's that.
Essentially what they did, they cut out a bit of the they were clever.
Yeah.
They went, let's not finish these. This is basically not paying someone to do this job. We'll leave them as unfinished and get the kids to do it and sell it as an educational type toy. Very clever. But yeah, you can't get them back in. It's easy to build. And as they said on the back of the box, the kit comes with everything needed to assemble this rugged toy. And rugged they are.
What are they?
These don't break. These are amazing. You'll find these everywhere. If you buy toys, you will find this built up.
I've seen these a lot, yeah.
They're absolutely rock solid. You can't really take them apart once they're built, but they're absolutely rock solid. They're a brilliant, brilliant toy. You got screws in there, you had a screwdriver.
You had to properly assemble it.
Yeah, proper assemble, like with metal parts.
Oh, not just snap together kits?
No,
Wow.
you had to use a screwdriver and everything.
They really were just lazy then, weren't they?
Yeah, it was
You're not
brilliant.
wrong.
It's a clever bit of merchandising. And this one, I think this one came from Argos. It's got the Argos number on
like it. Yeah.
Something like that. Very cool. Yeah, I just love them. And I think the thing I love about Adventure People is you could play with it along with all your other toys. Yeah. They sort of were really the first 3 3/4 inch or 3 and
We've said
3.5
this before,
inch
haven't we,
figure.
that they used those to mock up the Star Wars figures.
They did.
Yeah.
The 1978 Palitoy and Kenner-Brochures have got basically painted Adventure People in. This is a great toy. This is like, you've got this going as well, this is fast. You got it going. I can't remember how it quite worked, whether it was friction or whatever, but it went like stink. And you get them in different colours. This is the only one I've got, the yellow supercar. But yeah, they're a brilliant toy. I love them. This is kind of weird. This came with a stand as well. And this came with a stand and you got to like sort of put it on display. So you got to not only just put this out together as a toy and play with it, you could then put it on a stand on your shelf. It was ahead of its time, ahead of the game.
It was starting off the collectors.
Yeah, kind of. Really, honestly, they're so far. Fisher Price were brilliant.
Yeah.
These are a fantastic toy. And again, these sit on my little shelves above my computer and they just sit there at the back. The amount of stuff I've had to move to get these out today, I'd like to put this forward. Everybody knew I was going to bring Adventure People at some point to this, but these were a right pain. I had to move everything. Literally, I've got to go back and tidy when I get home. I'm going to get in all sorts of trouble.
I can't fault you on this. Fisher Price, such an iconic company. They did so many amazing preschool toys. You know, this stuff. What age range would this be? Sort of 6 onwards?
You had the other figures, the sort of the small dumpy figures. I've got some of those as well. That's another thing I've ended up buying. But yeah, I've got some of those as well. But they're great. What are they called? Oh, I can't remember what they're called. And I hate it when that happens. You know, the name comes into your head and it goes again. They've got a really cool little name.
Someone will tell. You'll remember it after this.
But this was sort of like the kid that was sort of, I don't know, 5 and up.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I always saw these, 5 and up, and you'd play with these right through to your finish, really. Because they go with everything. I love Adventure People.
I love the space stuff. The space stuff is really cool. I've got a load of Adventure People figures on my shelf as well. They're brilliant toys.
Yeah, they are. And I'm glad. the thing about these is so much more to Fisher-Price Adventure People. It's not just the actual toys. I mean, like, you know, the van and all the other stuff that you just played with. You got the kits, and you got, it was just, everything was different. You have a different world of imagination with each one, and you could play with them all together as well. Just really cool. These kits are a very, very clever idea. Essentially, you were cutting part of the process out, getting the kid to build the toy themselves, and they're really, really solid. I mean, if I built anything as a kid, I don't think it'd be anywhere near this solid, but I think if I did one of these, I think I'd be all right.
Oh, okay.
They're ace. They're ace. And this is the only one I had as a kid. All the rest of these I've had, you know, this was one that, not this one, I've not had this one, but I had this one as a kid. And it's great. Great toy line, Fisher-Price Adventure People. So yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
I know. What have you got?
Well, a cartoon from the 80s. Do you remember Telebugs?
No.
We have Samantha, Chip, and Little Bug. Now, robots don't get much cooler than them. Look, they've got little lenticular faces, because at the time, it would cost you a fortune to have a moving robot face, but it's a sticker. And they are spot on. They look exactly like the cartoon. These are radio-controlled ones. I've not got a controller. They don't work anymore.
No.
Because that's how it goes with these toys. But they're beautiful. I have these on my shelf at home. Everything I bring in is from my lounge. And they're just a good toy line. They didn't do much merchandise. They did some hand puppets which have these same heads and like the cloth bodies.
Really?
So they're pretty rubbish. But the packaging was really nice, iconic. We actually saw some in Acme, didn't we, in Series 1 of Toyshop on tour. It was the gardener, Mulch.
Yeah.
Mulch the gardener. And that was nice, mint in box. So I doubt they've still got that. It was beautiful. But there they are, Telebugs. Sparking some memories for people, hopefully, there.
I like the fact they've got alloy wheels, Gav. They've got alloys.
They've just got little racing. They pulled them off a car or something.
Yeah, it'd be off like some form of car.
A radio-controlled car.
That's amazing.
That one might still work, actually. That's got a bit of give to it.
This one has as well. I think it's just a matter of, with all these things, they're reasonably simple inside, aren't they?
Might just need a bit of loosening up.
So this was a TV show, was it?
It was, animated TV show, mid-80s.
News to me, you see.
Just good fun. Just a
I know
fun,
the toys.
proper kids show.
I know the toys.
Yeah.
I like the toys.
And they're rare, aren't they?
They are. They don't
like, they're not really, really expensive.
No.
But they're very hard to get hold of. Any Telebug stuff. There's some little vinyl figures. I don't have any of those.
I think we've
They're
got a
really
Samantha
hard to find.
in the basement of the shop. I think we've got a box one.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah, we have got one in. But yeah, I do like these.
Yeah.
I do like these.
You can't not like them. They've got such a charm.
We've got super new programs, including the amazing Trapdoor.
Great stuff. Children's ITV, every weekday afternoon from 4 o'clock to 5:15.
Yeah, it sounds like Lenticular sounds like a guy your dad would know from Bowls Club. But
as soon as I said it, I knew that's where he was going to go. Lenticular.
it's good. It's not a word I'm familiar with. Lenticular. That's quite good. You're quite rangy, aren't you? You're quite clever.
You know.
Quite rangy with your words.
I try my best.
Yeah. No, I like them. I think that's solid, Gav.
We're doing all right with this
We
series,
are doing
aren't
all right.
We're actually pleasing each other.
Yeah, making each other happy, and I'm sure you'll ruin that at some point, But generally, there's not been too many horrific. You've done quite well. You've not bought any. You've not had too much really weird stuff.
Nothing really weird.
Or maybe it's just me. I've adapted, and I'm becoming
He's
immune
getting
to his
used
weird
to it.
stuff. That might be it. That's a worry, isn't it?
Oh dear.
Anyway, no, I think that's good, Gav.
Yeah.
And I would have liked them before you. Before you, Gav.
Before me.
The time before Gav. I would have thought they were cool then. So yeah, no, that's good. Solid. I think both of us give ourselves a pat on the back for that.
I think we're all right there.
That was good.